Hello, everybody. It is I, Anpat Munaf, Queen of Bones, and your mommy. And we are here with our weekly session, Dungeons and Dragons, Dragonfall. As you can see, we have most of the people here. We are just waiting for one third Skylar. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you, Taco? It's good to see you. Yeah, we're just waiting for Sky, then we're about to get going. Oh, thanks, Taco. Let's check my notes, see what session we're on. I should be here soon. Go on Duna's tab. Wait, what happened to the rest of my... That's weird. On my Google Doc, some of the notes I made have disappeared. Like all of last session and some of session before that.
That's not good.
I mean... Okay. Like, not much happened last time, so it's easy to... Because like, it was just the trial, basically, last time. Then the session before that, tea time with gods, and then marriage. And then teleport. uh, What level were we all again? 11?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we're gonna be waiting around for a little bit. Let me give. Ah, there they are.
Hello.
Hello. All right, so what's over here? Okay, then we have this. So who wants to give the recap? I kind of just did it. It was like with it. Tactically made her way through 100 fucking animated armors to reach Vitae, as was the mission, as it were, the task given to them. Yeah. Yeah, so much going on. Then of course, you had a conversation with Vitae, the Mother of Storms. Your weapon got awakened. Uh, you kind of had a little bit of sadistic smile as you tanked that final part of the trial as a treat. Uh, but then was just very proud of you afterwards. Then we have. Yeah, they also had a half session, so that was basically it. Um, Now, we would join the party in that throne room. Yeah. Ready to continue discussing what's next.
Okay. Well, there's 2 more dragons that you need to do bonding with, though one's currently, of course, the big one. But, it would be, Blix, you're standing way over there. You want to join us?
I left Blix down there. Whoop.
Yeah. We could go and do that with her dragon.
And the only lead we have with that one is the former champion.
Yeah. And I seem to remember they kind of asked us to not come back.
They were frozen in time. They couldn't say anything.
Oh, I thought someone was there.
We heard about the monument at the town, if I recall correctly, and they were like, oh yeah, that's sealing a very dangerous thing. So while unsealing it might, help Blix awaken her Isom, it is also likely to unleash a great, horrible evil upon the land if we can't defeat it.
Mm.
Yep.
And here's a question. Is the be the champion or the evil?
I think the B is the evil.
I mean, the thing with this sort of situation is, with all these dragons bonding together to, like, defeat a single enemy, you can't really focus on good or evil. But besides that, there's the temple with the Sphinx, right? So.
That was a temple of Tor.
Yeah.
Which we would use it to Zelodio.
Right. But before that, I think we could take a visit to Deeproot.
Hmm. Good. Makes sense.
I'm sure Rising Phoenix misses you, Griff.
I think we've been there recently.
Have we? We came to, I don't think we've been there since... I don't even remember the last time we were there.
Teleportation. Messes with time.
Especially this teleportation. Like, when were we... Trying to think back. When we got this amulet thing, medallion, whatever, we went straight from there to Palar's place. And then we went to where?
The first time we used it to teleport?
Yeah. How long did it take before we got sucked up into the place with the Fae?
I think that was on the second teleport.
Yeah. Was it the one out of Paylor's place, though, or was it the one after we arrived at our location and then we went away from that again?
After we were alive. So we teleported to Paylor's place, went to our location, and then tried to teleport away from there, and we ended up in the Fae.
Right. But was that destination Deeproot, though? Because I don't think it was.
No. The one to get that we ended up in the fair we were trying to get to the old castle and the roads.
Yeah. And then the next time we tried to teleport to the Rolds, we ended up in the opposite freaking side of the map.
Yeah.
Because random.
Then we still haven't seen them in a while.
I want to say we saw them like right because we got the medallion at the Piers of Rorn.
Yeah,
and we were at Deeproot like just before the Piers.
but I can at least remember the last few times we were in the mountains over there, and then we went to Zephyr's place, and then we went over here. So that means we haven't been to the Rolds since we decided we wanted to go to the Rolds.
We also did want to check up on them because they had to face the librarian beholder. Or they had intended to. And regardless, it gets access to the library, which might have texts that are useful to us.
Right. You think we can take a beholder?
I
mean, with these weapons, we could probably, but
I think we're more prepared now than we were last time.
yeah. Sierra sort of rubs at her scars.
Crave remembers getting stoned.
So yeah, that's a place we could go. If we want to reduce the uncertainty, we could have Zephyr take us to the tree they planted over there instead of taking 2 jumps with the amulet. Well, actually, we would need to take 2 jumps anyway, but that would be only if we can find a tree out here. Then we wouldn't need to take any jumps. It would just be a little bit of time.
That is true, but the question is, do we feel we have time? Because last I recall, we sort of like glances over it. We recently learned we don't have a whole lot of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But, in that case, do we think that it is wholly necessary that we need to go and check on the Rolds?
Well, as I remember, they had intended to assist us in the... or assist us however they can. In the attempt. And also we have additional forces in the form of the allies of the Jinni.
Yeah, I was remembering that guy too.
Which are both time dependent rather than They were planning to assist us on the day that Zeolodio passed over us, as opposed to
Right.
before or after,
Meaning
which
that
is still a set distance of time away.
speeding up our process isn't going to help that.
Yes, it would forego their assistance in favor of her speed, which isn't
Right.
a wrong choice given the risks, but it is the less safe one for certain.
Mm. Well, we still need all the help we can get, so probably helping to. If the Rolds are in trouble, then that would be bad. And that would mean they can't help us anyway, even if we didn't contact them. So I don't know. I guess I'm for risking a couple jumps.
We've had decent.
Luck. Yeah.
Hesitate to use the word luck when you all are using your magic and such to buff our chances, but sure.
It's just guides us towards the right way to go. But I mean, it's still a risk. But I think it's worth it for now.
All right, to the rolls then.
Yep. To Ultwalov.
I'm just wondering what the Storm Mother's expression is during this entire conversation in front of her.
I am curious too.
That was a lot mentioned, after all.
Mhm.
Hmm. That is, I guess. You basically just went back and forth about all your options right now. And she's just
I
sitting
mean, yeah.
there. And she's just like, she's sitting. She's back with like one leg hooked over the other. Just hands resting together, elbows on the arms of the throne. I suppose the real question is, who do you need to speak to directly? And who will already find out? Your acts aren't exactly a secret to most people you've encountered. From what I'm aware of, you've garnered quite the support for this endeavor. And word does spread like the wind.
That's true.
So, who do you need to speak to directly? And who's just waiting for a signal?
Well, given recent events, I would like to trust the the wind. To deliver all the things that we need to have known about what we're doing. Well, actually, oh, speaking of, Zephyr can cast Sending, so we could, I could contact her, them rather. Sorry, and make sure they can contact our other allies.
Seeing it click, Vidai just slightly smirks, closes her eyes, and just nods a single time.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, okay. Hi, Zephyr. Hi, honey. We're in a bit of a hurry. I just remembered you can cast Sending, so... Oh, hard to describe in 25 words, but maybe if you come here... I think that's 25.
Oh, whoops. It was loud.
Mm. Yeah, I cast Sending with my Sending Stone.
Okay. Mm.
Just posted in memes.
What does that mean?
Okay, so that makes sense. That also makes okay. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell they would get here. Usually they use the tree thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they could meet us in Olaf as well. But I didn't tell them where we were or what we were doing. But if they
If they know
send,
scrying,
yeah, I mean, if they send to me, then I can just tell them with my response words. So it should be fine.
My beloved. There is no sweeter sound than your voice in my ear. Where should I meet you for this discussion? And about 5 cuddles.
um. Actually, going to Olaf is counterintuitive. We're just gonna send to them. But oh God, words.
Words difficult.
Do you know any trees near the Temple of Tor in the southwest? We could go there to minimize the amount of times we have to use this thing. That's it, I think. I don't know how many words I used, but
Brain. Come on, brain. Do the thing. That's me trying to get access to my brain. Knock, 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 knock. Okay. The Temple of Tor. It's been so long since they've been there. Near it. Yes. I know of some. When?
We were planning to leave right now, I guess. Depending on chance, we might take a bit. but we'll be right there. I can't wait for all of this to be over. Zephyr. See you there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I might have just made some choices for us, but it should work out. I've told Zephyr we're gonna go straight to the Temple of Tor and meet them there. That way, they can contact our allies while we, and then we can go straight into there to get right to the dragon.
So,
Right.
we're not strengthening Blix.
Yeah, but there's the whole thing with the sealed monster and everything, right? So if we think that's worth it, we can change our plans, but
How do you feel about it, Blix? It's your item, after all. Your challenge is what it would be.
Ah. It would be an advantage. Yet my strongest. Seeing what the confine of this challenge plays uncertain in my decision.
Rivet, what's your thoughts?
Um, I
I will say if it's been a longer time than a week, so like if we go there, if we use the transport and then fail the check, and then go to the Feyland and then be there a week before the time, then we would have a week over there. But that might be risky.
Very kind of dope.
Mm-hmm. If that influences your decision, Rivet.
I hmm. I feel it would be best for each of us to be of the highest possible capabilities. Um, and I am still concerned of how exactly we plan to deal with O'Hagan, per se. He's made himself effectively immortal. And nothing has killed him yet. I doubt we'd be the first to try.
Been thousands of years. Not tens of thousands.
A powerful
It's
weapon.
entirely
Yes.
possible that I am also misremembering what exactly is at the Temple of Tor in the south.
All I remember about that is that we just we were told to go there when we are ready,
Yeah.
which implies something like it will take us there, but
Yeah.
it's unclear. And also where in Ulcor it'll take us is also unclear.
And then, what of after when, assuming we are successful in this quest, then what?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. That motherfucker needs to die.
Yes. For once, I agree.
But I
That's a
then
question
we
of
would
the
still have to
people.
figure out how to get the people inside, how to keep them
Yeah.
safe, how to decide what exactly they want to do.
And how to separate him and Zerlodia.
Yes.
I don't want to think about whether Den Mother Ode has survived all this time and if she has any ideas, but
I don't want to leave something as big as the possibility of defeating O'Hagan in the first place up to
chance.
chance.
I could also raise a point.
Mm.
Before Hagen merged with Zelodio, wasn't she a bit, destroy the world crazy?
I think that was
Allegedly, but I
Yeah,
think that was
allegedly.
propaganda.
Yeah. It seems like the world was destroyed in a way that O'Hagan orchestrated, perhaps, just
Or
to make it so that he can rule his little city.
It was my understanding he tried to steal the power of the dragons for himself, and in order to make himself some sort of pseudo-god,
Mhm.
or something of this sort, and now here we are. In the process, he created the devastation, the wasteland, and
Mhm.
all the while spinning a tale that it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Then
He's
why did the first champions of the dragons get together in the first place?
probably to fight O'Hagan if this is all true.
It is all true. I was there, after all.
Yes, I was going to mention the fact we are in the presence of a
Yes.
primary source.
Exactly.
Velodio, as you may have already guessed from her sacrifice, was not to be humorous in any way, being very little. She was the warmest of us all, the kindest,
Mhm.
mother of the hearth, the fire of life. And one wizard in his life managed to turn the world against us. And Zelodio made her because the rest of us, not champions at the time, were not enough to stand against their numbers. And Zelodio simply did not want to see so many misguided souls put to death to correct that wrong. Something we argued about for quite a while. All of us dragons combined could have easily have laid waste to the forces. But it was clear that most of those forces were merely following the lie. We didn't know better. Well, Hagen knows what he did. Chose to do it regardless.
He has made use of memory changing magic as well. So
He also took
it pains me to say that most of the people we'll fight are probably not aware of what's going on.
well, those who still reside on Zeluria today at O'Hagen's side. I bet they've only ever known his truth, but if her gamble paid off, there's a lot less of them that would actually rise to fight you. Less innocence, at least.
Mhm.
O'Hagen was way too aware of how kind. Full advantage of that. And I'm sure O'Hagen spent no shortage of time drilling it into Zelodio's mind how he won and how truth and kindness got her in that situation. There's even a sliver of her sanity remaining. I don't know. There's no way to return it to her or things to how they were. It devastated her when O'Hagan forced her to turn her flame upon the ground. The very people she convinced us not to fight. Anyone not part of his little circle. Start the city of it. No one allowed on Palladio in the city they built. They were just discarded in the flame. You can see at this point she's like gripping the ends of her throne. And like there's like freaking lightning crackling between all these crystals above you as well. Just like she's just fucking furious just thinking about it.
In any case, I've called Zephyr over to the temple, and I don't have any way of telling them not to do that. So
Well, it's the temple first then.
Ribbit, after this is all over, remind me to ask you to make me like a dozen sending stones, just so I can call Zephyr at any time.
Yeah. All right.
Wouldn't you be living with Zephyr? So
Yeah, probably. But I want to call him from anywhere. What if I'm like on the other side of the forest?
Tobrek has no words.
You you two. Why'd I get the feeling the congratulations are in order?
Oh well, you're certainly invited to the proper party.
A hasty wedding, then was it? You still should have been invited. She's like tits up a bit indignant, like
I do apologize, but it didn't cross my mind that Zephyr could send until just now when you pointed it out to me, so I apologize.
it's fine.
But in any case,
Should I send you to
whatever
Zephyr
we're
then?
doing, yeah.
Should I send you to Zephyr?
What? You can do that?
I can.
It really depends on what we're all doing. Like, what? There's so much going on and so much uncertainty. We do have the means of going to Zephyr, but it is a bit risky. But certainly wouldn't refuse your offer. Right? Y'all?
Alright,
Mm-hmm.
then gather up all of you.
Getting on my horse.
Get on my horse.
He gets up, stands between all of you. This might be a bit different from what you're used to. And she throws her hands out, and you see her like wings manifest your lightning like over the top of you, and basically lightning strikes in a circle around all of you, and you suddenly, instead of feeling the ground fall from beneath you, you feel like you've shot up. And basically hit the crystal at the top, shoot out that little opening at the top that's giving like that tiny bit of natural light in here. And you literally ride the lightning.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And of course,
If only we had like a heavy metal lick sound effect. The closest we've got is
it's like
yeah.
that's more Bill and Ted, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
As basically she uses some form of tweaked version of teleportation circle. Like there is some build up to it where like the lightning just basically like almost lassos circles around you and then and this map is blurry for some reason. I think roll
Fine for
20 needs
me.
a second. Bum, 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 bum. Right, now that we're out of there, we can change the music. Okay. And then, where is it? Okay, there it goes, loaded now. Yeah, it was...
I I think it's pretty much where our marker is, right?
Yeah, I think it was here. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. It's been a while.
I know we first got to the temple when Crave took a 2 wrong turns that led us
It was like around
this way.
Stop talking
And
about
then-
my wrong turns.
and then straight ahead. So yeah, you end up there.
Yeah, it was right here. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you think about it, his poor directions helped us in a way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, would have taken you longer to find it.
Or it's possible that the Sphinx wanted to be found and it changed our path. I don't know.
Okay.
Just made Kriv sleepy.
Yes, definitely the Sphinx's fault. Okay.
Only not dumb luck.
Dumb luck is sometimes called destiny.
True.
Nothing but fucking box. But oh well. Gonna do posterity anyway. Okay, so use land here. Glossing some of the sand beneath you. Well, it's like not quite sand. It's definitely a sandy, like where the grass and the sand parts mix, and it's just more like a dust bowl, you know. So I guess you scorch rather than glass the ground. Okay. Alright. I believe this is where you wanted to be.
What? She is with us.
That was your transportation after all.
Yep.
And given how close it is to this battle, I don't think me showing on myself is in such a manner is gonna put us at a disadvantage at all. Now, where is... Right, the need for trees.
Yeah.
Well... Because we have some time to kill them.
How exactly does one kill time? It's a concept, right?
It's difficult.
When you live for so long, it
Magic
just
just
forget
nods
about
his head sagely.
the best way to kill time is to forget about it or disregard it. So, you mentioned a challenge for Blixie.
Yes.
Yeah. There was a place up in the mountains over here to the northwest. Or well, I guess pretty much just north from here. But we heard there was something sealed there that was dangerous, so it's unclear whether we want to do that.
Basically, we found a remnant of gravity dragon.
Kogi.
Yes.
Not the
And
extra corgi that I've been thinking of.
if I become a werewolf, I want the breed of
Oh my
canine
God,
to be a corgi.
The corgi werewolf.
Were
Oh my
corgi.
goodness.
I will accept none other.
Okay.
Wargy.
Wargy. Anyways, side note, because that came up last night in an art stream I was watching. Anyways, not important. We managed to get to where apparently there was a seal of some great evil having been put there by Torgi's champion previously. What? What did I say wrong?
You said
said
dual
corgi.
sense instead of
You
Kogi.
said corgi again. Kogi.
A seal put there by cookies.
Cookie's champion.
Anyways, we figured by unsealing it, we might get some sort of challenge with where Blix could earn their recognition.
If you can't overcome this challenge, then you shouldn't face O'Hagan.
That is,
You've got us there.
yeah. While we're here, though, it does. Some of us have family there, and it pains me to know that we probably can't go out of our way to save them first. We have to try our best to save as many people as we can. If we're going to
So you
defeat
need to do
O'Hagan.
you need to make a decisive strike directly at O'Hagan's location.
I guess so.
Avoid fighting in the street. You should avoid collateral damage.
Mm-hmm. I do worry that he might just take them as hostages, though. Which,
He already had.
yeah, I mean,
He built an entire city
even more
full
of
of
hostages.
innocents to prevent an attack on his location. He surrounded himself with innocents. That no large-scale war would for him.
Yeah.
That's why you, our champions, will have to try and get in there as directly as possible. Soon enough, you see a streak of green along the grass to the southwest. And then zip. As hard to see until they stop. Zephyr is suddenly wrapping their arms around Zira.
Yeah.
Because they fucking fly 80 feet. They can bonus action teleport 60 feet. Dashing. Fucking ignoring terrain by going ethereal. Just straight line.
Wait, so that's 33 feet per second. Times 60. Times 60. Wait, how does this work? Alright, divide by 5280. 22 miles per hour tackle hug? Yeah.
Well, they slow down.
Sierra doing the math when it comes to her wife. Won't let Rivet.
Not wife. Spouse. Partner.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. Sarah's the wife. But yeah, tight hugs. Lots of love. Hey,
Hey.
this is...
No, you go.
There's a
Oh!
lot going on.
Hi, Vite.
Yeah.
See, you've met my wife. Vite is just like arms crossed, and I didn't get an invitation. I was very sudden, like
I...
within the hour after me proposing, sort of
yeah.
sudden.
I mean, I invited her to our proper party, so...
Yeah. We'll have a much more elaborate renewing of the vows and reception when we're not in
Peril.
when the event like that, but it would have drawn attention, and I also didn't plan set up. Nice to see you. And you.
Well,
Beautiful as always.
yeah. give
What's it?
Zephyr another hug.
As spontaneous and energetic as always.
Well, there's a few things that we need to take care of at the moment.
Okay.
And also decide on, because we went here because we thought maybe, oh yeah, we could just go here and then do it, but we don't seem ready yet, do we? So, I guess the first thing would be to contact the Rolds, because they're an important ally that we know that we can count on. Sierra is going to cast a major image of the Rolds.
I'm familiar, says Vitai. As just stated, as victims of O'Hagan's manipulation. I mean, most people were. I mean, isn't it safe to say that those who remained on the surface are no longer his allies? I wouldn't think that was a safe to make. Likely, we can't exactly rely on it completely.
We've spoken to the Rolds. They're not his allies. Right, Rivet?
If memory serves, yes. It was only through necromancy that they managed to survive the aftermath. And through a resurrection that they exist once more. As far as I am aware, and as far as they have led us to believe, they are no allies of O'Hagan. At least not anymore.
And champion, you do not instill confidence in me with your choice of words, so I'll put it plainly. Do you trust them?
I do, yes.
Good enough for me. What other of our kin know and are waiting?
Well, Thobrick spoke with Tor. I don't really know what's their status mobility-wise, though.
Right now? Much
I
like the
mean,
rest
I
of
was
the Earth.
mostly asking Thobrick, but yeah.
Imagine not much, considering they're mostly bones.
Yeah.
Riv, you carry Zelodio's weapon.
I do.
You still deem her worthy of a champion. It would warm her to know
Someone.
that. And given the state she's
Riv,
landed in, I bet she'll appreciate that.
Riv speaks for a second. Like he pulls out the claw, the axe, just sort of looks at it. I was a guard in the upper city of Alcor. And I did whatever I needed to protect people. One day, Rivet and her friend Ro and I were sent to the Undercity to investigate the crime. And I saw those who were downtrodden. Many had just abandoned to their fates. It's those who need champions the most. I see Zelodio, tied to a Hagen, broken, downtrodden. So yes, I would be her champion. Because she is one who needs it most right now, I feel. Yeah, and then he'll put the axe away.
You look at the axe and you notice the barely embers inside of it kind of shift and stir for a moment. With those sort of sentiments, she stood by until the end. Her tide, like that. She's not. The tide just kind of like glares there for a little bit. We don't know what she. But still, how can still be alive? She's got to be in there somewhere. Problem is, therefore, we have to defeat Mohagen to defeat it. Zephyr just kind of goes quiet and squeezes Sarah.
I'll give them a squeeze back.
I'm sorry, Zephyr. No, I'm not the most empathetic of all of us. And just... I have to steel myself for what may happen. You, in your own way. Right. Ugh. Of course. Kogi, of course. You only said he made contact with Kogi. Kogi's always pushing, pulling. They never really. They're just sort of everywhere, all at once. I don't think I've ever met her in sort of a manner like this. In sort of a more physical form. Even has one. But I guess you don't need to see something to know it exists. What of Sovereign? What do they know?
Oh, well, Sovereign gave us these weapons, so...
I don't mean that disparagingly, but he is. Okay. Think of all that is radiant and shines and sparkles. All things of great value. What is the Horde? More than anything? Memories. It's quite cute, actually. Not my type,
Yeah.
but still. Admirable.
I'm sure you all hoard some memories. Are there memories of the time before all this that warm your heart?
I try not to think about them.
Hmm.
They only make the present more unbearable.
I see.
Yeah, I have to kind of agree. Like sometimes it's nice, but then it kind of dawns on me again how things are
Speaking
now.
of memories, the shadow dragon in the east. Could they be considered an ally, or would it be best to simply leave them alone?
They lost what they once were.
But it was because of that conflict, right?
Good. They call the Shadowfell home now. They have become ghosts. What they were still. If it just goes quiet again. Vitai comes over and just puts her hand on their shoulder. Wasn't your fault. You've tried. Made us. Didn't let themselves be helped. Hey, Weedy. I know. I'll go. I'll go speak to the Broads and should go visit them. At least let them know what's going on. I know they gave up any hope of this second try. Still at least know. Alright. Alright, you're gonna take care of the roads. If our friend can come. Once into this, for better or I suppose I'll visit Sovereign. Make sure they're aware things are advancing. Because all of you should, if you're confident, proceed. If not, end to Blix's trial. Every advantage you can.
There is another dragon we have encountered.
Who?
Rivet pulls from her bag of holding a small alarm clock and says, the Moonstone dreaming dragon in the Feywild.
Dragon of Dreams, of course.
I do not know if they would offer help or if the dreamer should be left to their dreams, but if we are listing those we have met, it's worth the mention, I believe. Contact could be established again.
No, I don't think they have much influence on the waking world. Only all the people in this. What is that city up there called now?
Alcor.
It somehow put them all to sleep. Then they make the whole thing easier. And I'm not sure if even she could handle that many new guests all at once. Our dragon.
Yeah, dragon we saved that up. You know, that made Criff think all the stars are dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Stardust Dragon? I'm not sure.
That's copyrighted.
You got me there.
Not sure if they're too concerned with that. Their realm is far more than this world, after all. We only had half. What's left of our night sky? The Dragon of Shadow that you met. They were once. And still are, or it's still there, dull as it is. Dragon of the night sky and the moon. Such as sovereign is of the sun. But only by the gods that hold over such a domain that we even still have a moon. Used to shine a lot brighter than it is now. But don't dwell on the past. So, is there anything else on your list?
None that we could enlist right now. There's the genies, but they were scheduled to come help us when the dragon flies over, which doesn't help.
They're waiting on a signal.
If that signal could be changed, maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's when you'll need them, isn't it?
Yeah, but, well, recent occurrences lead us to want to deal with this as quickly as possible. But how far off is the flyover of it at this point?
It is 2 months and 6 days away.
It's a long
I
time
said-
from now.
Then yes, you have plenty of time for this trial.
Mhm.
We have plenty of time to get the word round. Right. Enough walling around. You good to travel from here?
We have means of doing so.
Yes.
And I should be. Good to see you, Zephyr. It'll be better to see you once this is all done. Feel free to return to your grove, as you said. I'm done hiding. And then she just walks a bit away from all of you, just he's gone.
She certainly knows how to make an exit.
And I imagine an entrance.
You look down at the scorched ground beneath you.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm months to do what I need to do, so
Yeah. I mean,
picks you up, Zero.
hopefully you do, but this, I'm worried about my family, Crew's family.
Well, I'm
Do
not
we
sure
really
how to.
have 2 months?
I don't know of any way to make them get here quicker. And getting to them, that's long way. Plus, I'm not sure how you'd be able to, stop them, make them land.
Yeah. I guess so.
Can only teleport 8 people
Yeah.
alongside myself. The shift, so we'd have to make it land potentially. How many allies we gather?
Yeah.
My one
guess we
is
have
slaying
to-
a target too soon, and who knows what might
We
happen.
have to get stronger, I guess.
Mhm.
I think it's less about your strength. My love is. We just want to make sure that most of that city survives the landing.
Yeah.
The lady would never forgive herself if even has the capacity to. I'm sure she does. Fire still burns. She's still there.
Yeah. She has to be.
Smooches, mostly to comfort themselves.
Yeah. Need a... Well,
Zeph does not like the concept of having to go to battle against one of the oldest friends.
yeah.
All right. There was some way to make them get here quicker. Their wins, I suppose. Don't think I want to get that.
Yeah. I guess it's best to just save those fair winds for us.
Mhm.
Hopefully we can... Just... I know we can do this, but... We've just... Rivet's lost family, and I don't want that to keep happening. But there's no way of stopping that, as far as I can tell.
Or even knowing if it's already happened.
Yeah, in Rivet's case, her father was an artificer who could make a magic item that could tell us that he's dead, but my family lived in the Undercity in the slums, and Crib's family isn't a family of expert mages or anything.
No one that would get suspicious of Ohag.
I guess, but he knows. Surely he knows who. I just had a thought that pains me even more. If he knows who they are and they're not a threat to him, he could just change their memories. But this is all just scaring myself. I don't want to.
Hey, shh.
I don't want to dwell on this. But it's hard to.
Unfortunately, I know I have to be meticulous in their plans and their schemes. But if they're of no threat, then I doubt Rohan would endanger his good standing by making people disappear for no reason.
Then I guess I have to.
If he's the same as when I last saw him.
I guess I
Weaving
have to put my
lies like
faith in
rivers.
O'Hagan. Then.
Ugh. Gross, just even hearing that.
Yes, I agree. But anyway, Sarah sort of wipes her eyes.
Mwah.
Yeah, kisses. We just have to do what we can in the time that we have, which is. I guess nothing's changed then. We wanna head out, y'all, then?
Yes.
Let's go. Yeah.
Time to
Okay.
plane shift.
Yeah, I'll give Zephyr another hug and then give a guidance to Kriv.
Definitely gonna give you a smooch and have to start. You see them like zip straight up to you, but when they're leaving, they just start walking backwards. Slowly.
Yeah, don't want to take your eyes off of this cutie, huh?
No. Once they like a few steps away, turn back around. Few steps, turns back around. All right. Yep. Time to roll the shenanigans.
Alrighty.
I am once again asking to step through your domain.
Crib would have asked Pelor before, like while all this talk was going on, so he would have been like, "Hey, we're on the way." All right, intelligence check. Am I getting the buffs?
Yes, I've guided you.
Yeah,
And Flash Genius is after the fact.
it's
20! Hey, you don't even need it. 21.
Pew.
All right, we're at Pelor's place.
Phew. Oh gosh. I always forget that we have to succeed on this twice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Nerve-wracking.
and once more.
Yep, guidance.
Yeah.
I think we're fine.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, okay. 22.
I got all my bad rolls out earlier.
And I got my D4 rolls out.
All right. Back up here.
Okay.
You whomp right back down there. And as soon as you land there, you just hear. Test. Where the blue hell did you look? And you see who was just like doing like an inspection of the seal like you see Connor, like he's like whipped round with his fucking claymore up, and he's like, oh, "What the hell, you lot?" Seems you got yourself all twisted up in some magic.
Kinda how it got here in the first place.
About that. I didn't notice your friend's earrings until you left.
Yes.
Oh, you mean mine?
Like the niños.
Aye. You were coming back here, kind of thing. You know what this is. They put the tip of their greatsword like in the grass and just put their hands on the pommel. Have any idea what's in?
Well, they're, like we've read the inscription, but
When you have. And how in pray tell did you get that close to resetting? Which, if I'm remembering right, is on the inside.
I'm imagining Thorberg just kind of shyly raising his hand. Like, yeah, that was me.
Like I remember
yeah,
above table. I
that's
remember
what I
that
thought
right.
that noise was.
Like that was.
Yeah, Fabric is the one who got there.
I just make I remember
Yeah.
right. Like it was. You're talking about the inscription that you read once you were in there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, after we broke the seal and went into the thing.
You. Oh, wait time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, before we get much further in this conversation, let's go take a 10-minute break.
Yeah, we'll try not to
All right.
eat.
Yes, try not to eat. All right. So
I'm
we'll be
off
back
to
in 10
make
minutes.
snacks.
Yeah. Get your hydration. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Hello, everybody. We're back from our little breaky break. So, Strawberry put their hand up.
Mm-hmm.
Use it. So you went inside then. You read the inscription. Didn't mess with anything else, did you? Didn't touch anything.
Nope. Oh. I mean, nothing I can recall.
Yeah, actually, there was a big lever that said "Do not pull," and we pulled it.
What? You
I
mean
am joking.
this lever? Sorry, I just want to insert the pull of the lever cronk.
And now you've come back. What play tells the plot?
Slay the evil.
Oh, yes, slay the evil. You thought you'd just head back in there, pop the cap, and have at it, eh?
Let Thomrick do the talking.
Dobrik's thinking the same thing. He's like, why am I the one talking?
Oh, charisma casters.
I mean,
Sorry, repeat what he said. Had to get my fidget toy. What's up?
Slay the evil. What, you were just gonna go back in there, pop the cap, and have at it, yeah?
Well, we had a bit more plan involved, but essentially, yes.
But why?
Well, you noticed our friend's earrings. That's
I did.
kind of a large reason. We need to well, we're facing a challenge, one that's greater than this. So we're trying to get a little bit more power so that we can better face it. This is a challenge, a trial for our friend, and through it they can overcome their current self and be stronger.
Alright. Well, you see, the last champion of Korg didn't exactly leave the best impression upon the world.
Is that so? And what exactly sort of impression did they leave?
They turn. They pick up their sword and they point it at the sealed, long barrel. That sort of one. And for all eternity to stop their fucking wave.
Oh, so the evil was Korg's champion. Great.
Hmm. Aye.
Then I suppose it's up to the new champion to prove himself.
If the murals on the walls are an indication of what this person used Kogi's power for, then I can simply say that I am disgusted by it. An opportunity to erase them from this world for eternity is one I will enjoy. Kind of like
Sorry,
perks the brow a bit. I
Her wording is concerning, but she's got the spirit.
Sorry, no, not whatever. Your funeral. If you fail, I'll have to just seal you in there with them. There ain't no retrieving you if they get their way. Oh, I suppose. An end to this vigil would be pretty nice. There's a lot of things. Duty tell me. I still got plenty of heal thoughts, so have at it. And he pulls like a water skin like from his belt, pops in, just takes a chug, puts it back in.
Man, he's feeling very friendly with Thorberg right now anyways, give it the Dwarven belt.
Who said he was a dwarf?
Sorry, it sounds very dwarvish.
Yeah, he's just a little Scottish.
Well, Scotsmen are dwarves, don't you know?
Not this Highlander.
But Thorberg had the only thought of the worst Blix will do with Kogi's power is their 3 a.m. Zoom sessions will get a lot weirder.
Zoomies on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Or just
I
wait.
think the most terrifying ability we can give to Blix is the ability to teleport, and she's already there, so it's too late. We have passed that fucking goalpost.
Blix, where'd you get those gold coins? Oh, they were in this bank.
I walked into the bank and asked for all of them, and I asked for them to put money in my gold pouch. They obliged. They were very kind.
Put the money in the bag.
Anyway.
Sorry, I just imagine fucking Flex zoomies with gravity powers. Just fucking Zoidberg just going whoop, 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 up the wall, over the ceiling, down the wall, up the wall.
Exactly.
How it must be done.
Flicks. Loves zoomies. Loves fighting things that crunch. Loves stealing things. Teleportation and gravity added to that. That is chaos.
Yep.
Who said differently? Always been chaos with Blix. All right.
The
I
Flex
guess let's
okay, so much
get
is
ready
not
to pop.
installed. Yes. What map was I using for this? I swear I had one prepared.
I think there was one.
What the fuck is? Not that one. Not that one. Oh. Not that one. I know I had one.
Did you have to delete it to make room for other stuff?
No, I don't have a limit. I'm like premium person.
Then I got no clue. I think it was like a.
Where I had.
I don't even remember what the heck it looked like.
Yeah.
I definitely moved you to a map.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember.
But I'm looking at my maps like none of these would be appropriate. Ah.
It was like a dark blue stone that opened up at the right side, I think.
It wasn't this one. No, it wasn't this. Yeah, I didn't even check because I thought we already had the map. Nah.
I thought we had the map too. It's like, I remember. But then again, my memory sucks, so, not even I trust it.
I guess. I guess I could reuse the catacombs from the vampire fight. Um, Ah, fuck it. I'll use this map and I'll just... Oh, why did I say it was?
It was very.
I forget how freaking small this is. They're like 40 foot wide, if that. Like, I know it's long. God damn it, I thought I was prepared for this.
That's what everyone thinks. The secret is, I know I am unprepared.
Yeah, it's annoying because that's why I took you to a map before.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm never prepared.
It's almost like I know we have Lancer tomorrow for the first time in like 2 months. Oh, I don't pretend to know what I'm doing.
Wasn't that?
Okay, I got some stuff I can just throw down here. New page. Fixed movement, dynamic lighting, open drop. Ugh. That works. Maybe a bit too generous in the spacing, but whatever.
There's someone that can literally push and pull. Not sure spacing would be enough.
It was definitely close
Yeah.
quarters. Oh, whoops. Alright, how many pixels on this thing? I mean, grid squares. Bah. Oh no. Oh, that's super annoying.
Uh-oh.
There's blank space around the map, so it's not actually like setting the dimensions for it is poop. Uh, Nailed it. Okay. And then we just do it, take a dynamic lighting bit. And then we take a box. And then we do this box right here. And then we take this line. And we say good enough. Okay. Right, let's get all the tokens. As you all move into the... Okay, let's just say, eventually you'll make your checks, get that shit up, get that thing open again, and get in there. Means you know how to do it now. But does Blix remember the password? Because I sure as hell don't. Wait, because what spell was it she used to like seal it up again?
Cane lock? Or
Right.
immovable object?
Immovable object. And she burned a really high level to make it fucking permanent, I believe. No, it resonated with the material. So she says that really large, quite amusing, very specific passphrase that she said. I remember it being mildly amusing with how kind of like almost sassy it was. um, and yes. I'm gonna go grab your tokens from the Storm Mother map. Because yay. Boop, pop. Doopy. Small. Ignore the drapery. It is dark and oppressive in here.
Fear not, for I hold the light of the sun upon my chest. Or something.
Or something.
Fear the oppressive darkness, mortals, and mind the drapes.
Pay no attention to the drapes in the darkness.
Okay. So, we are here. You are here. You see the two big golems holding the chains. And, yeah. I just gotta figure out how to open it.
Mm-hmm.
And I now need to actually freaking reopen barrier somewhere. All the enemies I'm
Alright. I no longer need these freaking fire stairs because I now have dark vision.
yes. Nope, that's all stuff like that. Um, okay. I think it was this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yep. But anyway, yeah, you are. It is just as you left it.
Well, first things first, we gotta figure out how to break the seal.
And I can't even search my history because apparently before September it's all gone, despite me not doing anything of the sort. That's weird. Why did it clear my history? Anyway, yeah, carry on.
I don't know if I believe that breaking the magical effect would be as difficult as it initially appears. But we shall see.
I'm confused. I went to make sure I had frickin'... Yeah, figure out. It's just I went to make sure I had my frickin' rage damage thing on in Beyond 20, and that option is gone now.
Congratulations, you're no longer a barbarian. You went to therapy and got your anger issues resolved.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you have been promoted to commoner.
Alright. Oh, we'll figure it out.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Whatever it is.
If it doesn't automatically add the rage bonus damage, we'll just have to manually add it.
Sounds like a great idea. You have been presented with a lock. You may attempt to open it.
Shall we investigate how to open the lock?
I suppose we shall.
Okay. That is not Nobrick's strong suit.
Yeah, time for Rivet and Blix to step up to the plate. In a semi-literal sense.
On my horse, because for once I can have my horse. Every time we were in combat and I just see Rivet on Saphir, I'm like, that could be me.
Just quietly, god damn it.
Alright. And that is where it is.
So, yeah, you can make checks.
Alright, so this is a magical lock, not a literal physical lock, right?
You're not seeing any way to open it besides, like the chains being held by the golems.
Great. Detect magic sounds like a great way to get flashbanged right now.
Does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Think fast, Chocolate.
Exactly.
I'm so annoyed that my history got wiped apart from September. I mean, like, I had closed the tabs that had this encounter in it because we weren't doing it. And I was stupid and didn't make sure to bookmark it.
Um. So. Looking around the chains by the golems, are there any inscriptions or anything of the sort?
Not on the chains.
Any instructions?
Not on the chains themselves, but the golems have runic markings on them.
Runic markings that I do not recognize.
Nope. Same as the ones you found earlier in this area.
Am I able to recognize the language of, like, the language family, so to speak? Like, is it closer to Dwarvish or Elven type of beat?
It's oddly towards like a draconic kind of runic.
I don't know what I expected.
But it's not draconic.
Well, I don't speak Draconic.
Yeah, if only we had someone in our party that.
If only we had somebody who... Rivet actually says it loud. If only we had somebody who spoke Draconic. And then looks at Griff.
I'm looking at it. Is it draconic? Can I read it?
It is a runic language derived from draconic.
Could I make a best guess?
You can try. I'd say, yeah.
Intelligence. Too bad I wasted that nat 20 earlier. Getting us here.
But it's the
Thank
fact that
God you're
Thobrak-
making an intelligence roll, huh?
But it's the fact that Thobrak also knows Draconic. Can he help Kriv?
Can he help Griff?
Well, can he?
Can he help him? I don't know. Can you?
I will say this. I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. At least the 20 knows to get us here. And we're not just floating in space somewhere.
Yeah.
At least you're like in a cosmic level very consistent.
Yeah.
It's crits only from here on out.
Crit.
Wait, I pretty much have the same int score as Kriv, so it's either give Kriv advantage or try myself. This
Try
play.
yourself. I want my nat 1.
Okay.
Yeah, you let him keep it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Garden.
18.
Hey!
18?
20, because Sierra said guidance.
20
Yeah.
with guidance?
Oh, we'll be fucked if we don't know this. 26.
The ruins on the golem. You can't quite read it, but you get the idea that it's like
You get the gist.
guardian, like jailer, bound forever, none may approach.
The runes on the golem say fuck right off.
Fuck right off. Fuck right off.
So there's a very big chance that if we approach, the golems will attack us.
I mean, I think we did figure that out last time, that they were probably going to... They probably wouldn't appreciate us, attempting to unseal this thing that has been sealed, and we would probably have to go through them first.
Maybe with the jailers gone, the seal will come undone.
Alright.
Looks back at Blix. You coming?
I am.
Like,
With Rivet's understanding of automata, is she able to gain any insight into the golems themselves? Such as how to
Now that's a check
get
you
them
can
to...
make.
Yeah. What kind of check do you think?
Oh, you know, stoneworking.
Sure. Rivet will flip her all-purpose tool and turn it into a set of stoneworking tools. And cast guidance on herself prior. For 21. 21? 21.
21?
I would also like to point out for posterity that on the die, that was a 6.
Yeah. Frickin' Rivet with her int checks. Me looking at
Yeah.
my nat 1.
Yeah.
Which
If I
turned
turn
out
my
to be
all-purpose tools
two.
into a tool set, I become proficient with that tool set. If I'm proficient with a tool set, I'm an expert with that tool set.
True.
Tool set, 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 tool set.
Tool set. Tool set.
Toss it.
Oh, well.
bop
it. Twist it. Yeah.
Travis Dick and twist it.
What?
The old dick twist.
Oh my gosh.
I am so glad I did not have water in my mouth at that time, because I was about to take a drink. Ugh.
Okay. This book does not have something like that.
Wait, I have to add an extra d4 because of my race. That's actually a 24.
24.
Because if I'm... Any tool check I make, I add a d4 to because of my dragon mark.
Right, yes.
Right.
This is the thing that Rit is built to do.
Yep, it is the thing.
She's the tool master.
I just
With how many ladies that she sleeps with, she is quite the tool herself.
Hey, hello? Rude.
Silver gives you the wide eyes, like,
I
Can't
didn't.
believe you
This
just say
was
that.
this was Maxine speaking. This isn't.
I
Rivet,
know,
this isn't
I
Jared
know.
speaking.
I know.
I may prefer a rapier, but it looks like Maxine's just taking shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Click.
alright.
BRB.
Okay, I know these quotes are meant to be tough things, but none of these are the ones I was using.
We can take it. Promise. Yeah.
uh,
Of course, we also thought that about the vampires, and look where that ended.
yeah, we did. We were at the peak of our cockiness at that point, huh?
We were at the peak of something there.
At which point?
The vampires at the casino.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We had faced so many things that Anu was like, I was so sure that that was gonna kill you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And then we faced the thing that she was like, probably they'll do it. And then.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, yeah, you look at it like, huh?
Uh-oh.
These things are probably gonna activate if we fuck with anything in here. And these are not your typical stone golems. These are some ruined up, powerful motherfuckers.
Yeah. Makes... It does make me wonder if this is really what Kogi would want. Or if the trial would be something different.
The main expression of their will upon this plane is a creature known only for its horrific oppression.
But in any case, if we
Also, this is what these golems look like. But, you know, they're currently kind of in a statue pose holding a chain.
if we are going to just take down the defenses of this place, then we can take it slowly if we want, right? We've got 2 months. Apparently.
I think once we start, things will snowball.
Probably.
Yeah, don't worry. I got that all planned out. But definitely worry about it in character, because you have no idea.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for Rivet to meddle with one of the golems such that
why?
it is stunned for the beginning of combat?
That's not what I thought.
Since we're
you'd
gonna fight
go
it no matter
for,
what?
but still.
Oh no, I have a different bullshit I'll be going for after they're out of the way, thank you. I've already thought of what you're thinking of. I just see the bigger problem ahead of us.
Okay. But anyway. So, we got some chaps. Either side of this thing with chains.
Pretty big.
Yes, they'll be right against the wall. So, like, yeah, these huge guys, and then you got like here, like over, like up over the top of this pit of what appears to be like magically suppressed, like mercury. Are these two boys? And yeah, you're pretty sure that you touch anything, they're gonna wake up. But you have a pretty good understanding. Means you got 24 of how golems work, period. And the fact that, you know, kinda had to build a whole fucking warforged.
Alright, that does lead me to my next question,
Yes.
which is probably closer to what you were expecting, which is, could Rivet maybe get these things on our side to fight both the champion and then maybe onward?
I don't know, can you?
I feel like there would be some ideation beforehand. Just Rivet considering whether or not that's even worth giving a shot. She'll pose it to the group. I could try to make the golems work with us, but to defeat the champion and also maybe to whatever else we want to do in future.
I mean, the worst case scenario is if it is they attack, which is what could happen anyway. So,
I think the worst case scenario. Ooh, I don't want to speak that into existence, actually.
in with another question I have is, it's the same day as Rivet fought the things, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is the same day.
Do we want to rest before we do this? I'm mostly fresh, but
I'm completely fresh.
Same as Kriv.
Spell storing item has all its charges. I'm 2/3 depleted on, not 2/3, 1/3 depleted on Arcane Jolt. I have half of my Flash of Genius charges and all of my spells. So I'm doing pretty okay.
Okay.
Though, if you would feel more comfortable with us taking a rest beforehand, I would.
No, it seems like there's not much that we would get out of that.
I don't know, it might allow me some time to
look into these things.
prepare.
certain spells.
Yes.
Oh yeah, preparing some specific spells would be useful. Perhaps things that would help better in a dungeon than elsewhere. Yeah, like I'm not gonna need detect poison and disease, really. But I mean, whatever. I'm open for whatever we want to do before we get into this.
Okay. Ready when you are.
And I'm ready. Sorry.
Do we want to rest first, or would we prefer to just get this over with?
That'd be fine.
Again,
Just
we have time, so
if any of us feel that we could benefit from a rest, that
All I get
Could
back
take
from it is a 4th level spell slot that I use to heal Rivet. Which is, all things considered, pretty high, but...
I guess it's sort of up to you, right?
We might as well attempt this at the top of our game. Leave little up to chance if we can.
Sure.
Right.
Alright.
We're resting.
Here?
I guess. I mean, wherever we like to.
No, I can't think it's gonna happen until we touch something.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that for sure.
In any case, actually, if it is close to the end of the day, then y'all don't have your aid. It only lasts 8 hours until into the next day.
Oh yeah, you kind of woke up, bamfed. He partied with God, bamfed, got married, bamfed. By
Oh wait, that's
of
the
those
same day
storms.
as the marriage too.
Oh no, wait, no, it's not. No,
correct
no, no.
time.
There was the
Okay, yeah, there
Wait,
was the
no, wait, yes.
consummation.
So, huh? Yeah, there is so much. Since you kind of woke up then when you did that, it's not that long into the day. It's your spell slot. So you'd have to kind of like wait out the rest of the day.
Oh, well, if it's not that far into the day, then we've got aid, so...
Yeah, because like you woke up and said, "All right, let's go do this." Bam, and then it was the trial of the Storm Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I mean, we're pretty much fresh.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, in what manner do you attempt to fuck with the golems?
Sure.
Pick your flavor.
I
They all
think
have
Frifit
different
is going.
DCs.
I think Rivet, for right now, is gonna go for the. Ooh. Man, I'm scared of this. Yeah. Fuck it. Rivet's gonna go for the reprogram to try to get these things on our side, because
Flex is gonna
or at
help
least to
you.
not recognize them as threats. But her goal right now is to get these things to.
All right. This is a joint skill check with you and Blix. As he's
All right.
with the fact that we've concluded they can activate upon getting anything touched, he also thinks, okay, well, we need to do this to both of them at the same time, or it's not gonna work. So, How exactly
Are
shall
both of us making separate checks? Or is this like one check with advantage, or is this one check? What's happening here?
You would love advantage, wouldn't you, Rivet?
I would love advantage. I'm so terrified right now.
It's 2 check.
Okay.
However, explain to me exactly how you would manipulate a golem's runic programming to change their behaviors. Mother, explain to me the fabric of my very existence.
I'm imagining this as a sort of programming language
If X, then Y.
where
And also the fact that it's draconic, runic. Basically, you're used to C++. This is
Python.
Python, yeah. Oh, say Cobra. I'm like, that's not right.
Joke's on the both of you. I know both of those programming languages. But
Does Rivet?
good question. Presumably. In order for these things to operate correctly in combat, they would have to fight in tandem with each other against whatever it deems its enemy. Instead of deeming us its enemy, I would like to put ourselves on its like allowed list, so to speak.
Okay.
To regard us
say
not as threats, if not outright allies.
because Solbrek was able to get the gist of things. I'm gonna need like just an artificer check, basically. But flat. Would have been disadvantaged, but because Thorbrek managed to like decipher a little bit, it's a flat roll.
Flat roll, no mod?
Flat roll, no mod.
Alright.
Oh, it's still a artificing tool thinking check.
Tool check. Cool. That's less stressful.
Coming over, buddy? What you doing?
However, this
Or
is
are you
like
getting on the table?
you're like, these are the changes we'll need to make simultaneously.
Yeah,
Rivet will
Blix does
say-
not have quite the same expertise in tools.
I mean, Blix was made by Rivet.
Yeah, but she doesn't have the abilities.
And she did get administrative
if you could-
privileges.
Yeah, I'm gonna guide Blix.
Blix. That would
Yeah.
be great. Thank you very much. And she will cast guidance on herself.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a roll
Oof.
d4, 22 plus another. Oh yeah, okay, that's 2d4. Okay, 22 and Blix's roll.
Still have Flash of Genius in the reserve, in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what Blix's roll is, though.
Okay, how did I do this? Well, hold on.
Well, Rivet's basically rolling just an intelligence check for it, right? With
Yeah.
expertise, so intelligence check.
I'm proficient with pistols, so I'll go with an arcana.
plus 8, 16 plus 20 total.
Oof.
Mm.
I think Rivet is going to give the flash of genius to herself because if she'd rather have one of them work than neither of them.
Yeah, I guess that might be reasonable. Now let's see how this goes.
For her total of 28.
$28. 20. So you go up there with your tools, both of you. So second your tools touch on the golems, you see the light start to build. And you're inscribing, you're basically having to sand down or chip out parts of the words to then put in the ones you want to put in instead. And they both finish lighting up. Rivet, your one does not move. Blix, however, you notice it wheel back a fist, and it's clear that violence is gonna happen. As this one goes to swing at Blix.
Oh boy.
Rivet, you seem to have at least made your one non-hostile. You're not sure if it's on your side, though.
Okay, I'll take that.
You basically managed to remove the intruder trigger. So now it's just kind of standing there like, I'm just gonna hold the chain. That's what's left in my little guidance.
Rivet can work with that. Okay.
Well, we won't probably run the combat this session because of all the delays that kept happening, and I'm sorry. But everyone roll initiative.
Oops.
was in range of my aura once again.
Oh yeah.
Do I want to? Do I want to? Do I want to?
+3, right?
No one's in range.
No one's
Oh,
within
I'm not
the
in range.
aura.
Oops.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
22
no
is
one's in
still
range.
good.
Oh, right. Yeah. Up here. Everyone's on the fucking edge.
Yeah. And Sierra was being,
okay.
what's it?
Smart.
No, she was being, independent for once. So she wasn't just hiding behind her brother.
I think I might add the D8.
Yeah.
I'll add the D8. The ambush. To add another 2. So I'm at
with a
15.
maneuver.
I was hoping for
The
something
one
higher.
time Kriv is not extremely diligent about his aura.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's because he was extremely diligent about watching the golems.
Yeah.
To focus on the columns, didn't see his party members just outside range.
Focused eyes on the prize. Forgot about the the
Alright. This is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I was hoping to get above Blick so I could bait and switch, but
Lex can teleport. We're fine.
Yes.
Blix literally has teleportation. She don't need your bait and switch.
Yeah, and Gazariel's getting summoned round 1.
Alright.
Yep. So let's find someone to raid. This is... I'm still so mad. I could have swore I had a map. What happened?
I mean, this is a good place to end.
Yeah, no, I just mean that we could have got in further if that map that I swear was there was actually there. Not just a
Happens.
figment of my imagination.
I mean, I didn't remember a map for this.
Right.
A rat.
Look,
a rat. A rat.
I'm tired, and I have work at 1:30 a.m. because I'm covering a coworker.
Why the
so
fuck is Fortnite having some form of razor making company collab? Like what?
They collab with everyone. It's kind
Like
of
this is a new level. Like yes, IPs and that, but now they're just literally putting products in the game.
Well, anyway, I might try some Witchfire.
Yeah.
have fun.
Can't wait for Thanos from Endgame to stare at my camera mid-game and tell me to buy a Gillette razor.
I'm gonna
And
yeah.
Oh,
Don't
I
think
go to
precise
sleep.
enough between all these chins.
Yes.
Anyway,
Go
otherwise, please be good yourself,
Good night,
excellent to each
everyone.
other, and critical hit your enemy. We also can back.
Ah!
Bye.
Bye.